Today's victim, my buddy Vinny's 2015 FJ09. We already put the air filter in the other day underneath here, put a new K&N in there. So we're going to help this thing breathe, and the way we're going to do that is with all those goodies. Nice new header system for it right there. There's the can. Vinny, where did you get the system, buddy?
Got it on eBay for about $250, and so I'm really excited to see what it's like.
$250 off eBay?
Yes.
Shipped to your door?
Absolutely.
All right. And so we're guessing this is a Chinese product?
Pretty much so, yeah. Yeah, in the States, they dropped it into the States, so
yeah,
it had a lot of good reviews, so we're going to see how it works.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the system on. We're going to fire it up, give you the before sound, and then we're going to give you the after sound. So I'm a pretty experienced welder. One of the things I look at with this stuff is the quality of the welds. These ones have some oxidation, but otherwise they look nice and sound. I don't see any sugaring. Everything looks pretty okay. As long as all of the mounting points locate okay, there's several of them on here. As long as they locate okay, and I'll give you all a tip. When you assemble these kinds of systems, assemble them loose. Do not just start bolting things together solid. Assemble them loose so that you can adjust it and tweak it and kind of rack it a little bit as you go. So Vinny, go ahead and fire this thing up. Let's listen to it. Sounds pretty decent stock, nice and quiet. The system looks pretty straightforward. We got a few mounting bolts up in there, just like typical flange header. Alright, shut her down, Vinny. Don't want those pipes getting too hot. We got to start manhandling them here in a second.
Toasty.
So we're going to put this system on just like it is, and we're going to see how it responds as far as the fueling goes. If we get indications that the factory ECU is not compensating for the headers and the freer flowing intake, then of course Vinny will next be adding a fuel commander, a fuel controller of some form. Just a piggyback ECU unit that we can plug into the bike to compensate for any variations that we might find. We see, let's see here, which pipe? Right there, this is the mid pipe, it looks like. So really the only thing we have to do is pop the O2 sensor off the bike, pop it back into here, and of course this thing's going to be taking the bulk of its air fuel readings off of its O2 sensor. Let me see here. Where? Yeah, there it is. Right there. So we're going to be taking that guy off and just simply inserting it into the new mid pipe. That's going to eliminate this giant lunchbox of a muffler slash catalytic converter slash hideous boat anchor. Going to get all that crap out of there. It's really going to clean it up too. My guess is that whole unit probably weighs, I'd say, between 8 and 10 pounds. So it's going to lose a little bit of weight. It's kind of inconsequential on a bike of this size though, but it's definitely going to clean it up and dress it up a bit. So we'll talk to you again in a few seconds. Mwah, mwah. Mwah, mwah. Okay folks, so we had a problem with the other exhaust system. The Chinese exhaust system did not fit. And so Vinny went ahead and ordered a brand new Delcevic exhaust system, all the way from the headers all the way back. So nice looking headers. We've already been running it for a little while to kind of cure everything. And Got a nice little stubby right there. A nice stubby. And then the full mid pipe. They got a pretty uniquely shaped mid pipe. If you see here, it makes a big old wow bend right there. We did have to do some modifications on, let's see if I can show ya. Sorry about the shitty lighting. Such is life. On that bracket right there, you see that bracket there, we had to do some funky bending a little bit to make it line up. Otherwise, come on down. Got the O2 sensor in, got the collector on the header system there, got the sealant all in there. We run it long enough to get the sealant to set up and burn off any other residual oils and gases. And now we can listen to this one and compare it to the stock system. Well, let's see here. Vinny, would you take that light right there? Oh, yeah. There's a huge difference. That's what your daddy likes. You're moving. So, stock sounds pretty decent stock, nice and quiet. That completes this episode of How to Fuck Up Your Bike with my friend Vinny.
Good times. I'm very happy, by the way, so I love it.
Till next time, folks.